Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with my review of Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell. Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell is a 1995 horror film, and it's also known as the Japanese Evil Dead. That's exactly what it is, too. From the storyline to the practical gore effects, and right down to the dialogue. Infamous lines like Groovy and Come Get Some are used by a character in this. This here is the first ever official US release of Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell, from Visual Vengeance and Wild Eye Releasing. It's the first in the Visual Vengeance line, and what a way to start. Distribution companies, take note. This is what a Blu-ray release should be. This edition is packed with passion and love for the movie contained on the Blu-ray disc. This Blu-ray release is impressive, to say the least. Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell was shot in 1995 with a very low budget. Although it has that shot-on-video look, it was actually filmed on 8mm. The beautiful grain of the print adds so much nostalgia and charm to the movie. I'll get into the specifics of this incredible release in just a bit, but first, a synopsis. A man who has taken up bodybuilding after quitting his job a year ago is interrupted in his daily workout by a phone call from his ex-girlfriend. She is working on an article about haunted locations and asks for his help. Apparently, when they previously dated, he had shown her a photo taken at a house owned by his late father. The photograph in question captured the image of what appears to be a ghost. The bodybuilder's ex-girlfriend is intrigued by this, and she wants to use the house as a location for her article. In fact, she would like for it to be the basis of it. Our Japanese Ash agrees to go with his ex to his father's old house, and a psychic comes along with them. Upon their arrival at the estate, the three explore the house. The bodybuilder admits to the other two he's been there recently and has stored his weights in the basement. He believes it will make the perfect workout room. In addition to the new home gym, the house is in pretty good shape. That is, other than the vengeful spirit that haunts it. Without going into too much detail, since I don't want to spoil it, a woman was murdered there in the past. Now her ghost haunts the house, intent on tormenting anyone who enters. Just like in the American Evil Dead, her spirit needs a body, or a vessel, to truly begin her havoc. The psychic becomes that vessel, as the spirit inhabits his body. With the car broken down outside, our hero and his ex-girlfriend find themselves trapped inside the house with the psychic. The bodybuilder must find a way to destroy the body and prevent the spirit from tormenting him and his ex. His late father even sends him a message through the TV to help him on his journey. It's bound to be a groovy night, as the evil spirit is invited to come get some from the Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell. For a long time, my favorite movie released by Wild Eye has been the same. But now, that's changed. Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell has taken that honor. This was awesome. As most of you know, I've always been a huge fan of The Evil Dead. But regardless, even if The Evil Dead didn't exist, this movie would be amazing. Of course, without The Evil Dead, it probably would have never been made. This is clearly a Japanese ripoff, and it makes no mistake in confirming that. Like I mentioned earlier, the bodybuilder literally says, "Groovy," and "come get some." He even has a boomstick of his own. The practical effects are wild. It's probably the thing I miss most about movies from this time. Gore hounds will take delight in knowing this film absolutely delivers on the goods. If you like practical gore effects, then Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell is the movie for you. It's as if the filmmakers followed the Evil Dead playbook with the practical effects. The stop motion, the reversed sequences, and just the overall look of it all. In addition to the Evil Dead, Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell is also reminiscent of movies like Robo-Vampire and Deadly Prey in a way. It's just a balls-to-the-wall, cheesy good time. The movie has an approximate runtime of 62 minutes, and I wish it were longer, because I just couldn't get enough. I was laughing out loud, talking out loud. I loved this entire experience. I love the very last quick shot of the film, too. If you're a horror fan and you don't find this movie entertaining, you should probably turn in your horror card. Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell is so much fun. It's one of those movies you almost want to watch again as soon as you're finished watching it the first time. The location is perfect. I love the haunted house. The limited cast does a great job of being over the top in an over-the-top horror film. The Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder is especially noteworthy. And let's talk about that title. Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell. That might be one of the greatest horror movie titles of all time. The film features so much blood and guts. This is a splatter film. No, a splatter fest. We get a decapitation by shovel, popping eyeballs, dismemberment by axe, exploding body parts via boomstick, and our hero even uses his weights to crush a skull. This movie completely blew me away, and I am so happy Visual Vengeance and Wild Eye released it. Huge thank you to Wild Eye Releasing for sending me this copy to review. This is truly a gem in my collection, and it should be in every horror fan's collection. Do yourselves a favor, don't hesitate. Buy yourself a copy of Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell. Here's what this edition looks like underneath the slipcover. Amazing cover art on both. Not only that, but it has reverse artwork as well. The movie also comes with a ton of special features, both on the disc and in the case. Here's a closer look at the special features. Archival 1995 SD master from original tapes. New interview with director Shinichi Fukuzawa. Commentary track featuring directors Adam Green and Joe Lynch. Commentary track with Japanese film historian James Harper. Special effects video. Original archival trailers from Japanese release. Archival image gallery. Behind the scenes image gallery. Outtakes. Visual Vengeance trailers. Reversible sleeve featuring original Japanese home video art. Liner notes by Matt Desiderio of Horror Boobs. Retro VHS sticker set. Collectible mini poster. Vintage-style laminated video store rental card, and English subtitles or original Japanese audio-only options. Like I said, this is an incredible addition from Visual Vengeance and Wild Eye Releasing. At this rate, I'm sure I'll be collecting all of the releases from the Visual Vengeance line. These types of movies are right up my alley. Another thank you to Wild Eye Releasing for sending me Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell. I cannot express how much I love this movie. I had never seen it prior to this, but it somehow captures nostalgia from movies I loved back then. That's a feat not many films can accomplish. If this review still hasn't convinced you to buy a copy for your collection, well, then you're missing out. This Blu-ray release of Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell is such a strong start to Wild Eye's visual vengeance line. I cannot wait to watch more of them. My review of The Necrophiles will be coming soon. Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell is entertaining on every level, and it deserves praise. Have you seen it? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and, be kind, subscribe.